Good afternoon. I have been joined in the studio by the one and only Woodstock Taylor. Good afternoon, Woody.
Hello there.
Hello. I'm just going to get you come a wee touch closer to the mic there.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. So, you found us.
Eventually, yes. Wasn't easy.
Wasn't easy. Yes, we are in the metropolis of Midlothian. It is known as Newton Grange. Yeah. Thank you very much for joining us. I know you've got you've had a very busy schedule because you've recently been playing quite a lot at the Edinburgh Festival.
That's right, yes, a month at the Fringe. Well, it was actually two shows. It was supposed to be one, but so it started off as a show called Will and Woody when I was working with my friend and colleague Will Pickvance. He unfortunately had to drop out after the first week, so in a hurry we put a new show together, and since I had a nice double W logo, I thought, well, let's keep it as close to the title of the previous show as possible. So we renamed the show Well, It's Woody and got a new team together, and it went really, really well. People seemed to like it. They came back. We ended up filling the place several times in the final week.
Brilliant. And that's what it's all about. And it's certainly the Fringe, having full venues. We've just been talking off air about different venues. Might have lost some, but we've gained some good venues as well in Edinburgh. One being the Tron Kirk.
Absolutely, yes. I didn't actually manage to get down there myself. I was a bit of, even though I was very busy, I was rather a recluse in terms of going to other people's gigs during the Fringe, just because it took up all my time and energy putting on the one that we had. Yeah. So I missed a lot of the excitement, but I heard it was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, I've known a few people who played there, Roy Henderson, Richie Henderson, and Little Ruby, amongst others, who've played there, who said it was a fantastic venue to play. Now, you're no stranger to the entertainment business, I've got to say.
Born in a trunk.
Born in a trunk. Now, where did it all start? You're originally from down south?
Yes, I'm a Londoner. My father was from Edinburgh, and my mother came from France, and so London was about halfway. I used to spend childhood summers in Edinburgh, and I used to go over to France every spring, so got a little bit of everything. I'm a mongrel.
A mongrel. So how did you get involved in the entertainment business then? What brought you into it?
What brought me into it? I think I was just born musical. I gravitated to music so hard that my parents had to get me piano lessons before I was 2 to stop me crashing into my sister's lessons. And I joined a church choir when I was 5, and from about 6 or 7 I was in a choir called the Finchley Children's Music Group, which is still going after over 50 years. Of course, I'm only 33. I'm lying. I'm 103 and I have a really good moisturiser.
I'm getting the camera out as we speak. I'm not trying to put you off.
So I joined this choir in Finchley, which has a great reputation, and I learnt to sing there. I learnt my do re mi's, sang lots of little concerts, and then we used to go and do things on the radio sometimes. We did schools broadcasts, we did TV, and that was kind of what I did. And I learnt the piano and the violin at the time as well. Went to music college when I was 15, read music at university, and then became a music journalist because I kind of lost my confidence for a while.
Right.
But I started writing songs just for fun, for myself. And then people started liking them and saying, well, why don't you actually do that? So I started doing that, and then it was getting in the way of my newspaper and radio work. So in the end, when I suddenly found myself without some work due to an administrative change at the BBC, I thought, I could be actually being a musician instead of talking about other musicians. So I started practicing.
Fantastic. Now, I have had the pleasure of sharing the bill with you. I've shared the stage with you, and I love your laid back style. Very, very, very nice and very gentle, I've got to say, compared to what I do.
Well, you haven't heard all of it in that case. Yeah, I can. Sometimes I can break glass, and in fact, the first song that we've got lined up here goes at quite a rollicking pace. So I can rock and roll with the best of them, but my preference, if I won the lottery and they said you can do all the gigs you want to do forever, I would do smoky jazz. Except obviously not smoky because that's been banned now.
You can still get the effects. We can put in a smoke machine.
Absolutely.
And get a bit of dry ice.
But a bit of jazz, bit of rock and roll, bit of rocky blues.
Now, we're going to try and squeeze in as much of your music because it's all original stuff that you've written yourself.
It is, yes.
And this first track that we're going to play, it's called
Tongue Tied, and this was produced by blues legend Zoot Money, and features him on keyboard, and former Straw Brian Willoughby is doing the fantastic guitar work on this.
Brilliant stuff. Excellent. Oh, and you're name dropping as well. Fantastic stuff. This is Woodstock Taylor.
Ronnie took a trip on a ship to the Middle East. It got a lease as far as Portside. Jimmy Savile's pension is 10 times as big as hers, but then he never was a poor bride. Anytime at all you can call me a taxi cab, it should be fine with you by my side. Sunny days in London are fun down the underground. Think I found a new way to ride. Verbal diarrhea when you're near, but it's really 'cause I'm tongue-tied. Verbal diarrhea when you're near, but it's really 'cause I'm tongue-tied. Truant Queen of Sheba at Bieber in Kensington. It wasn't long before the paint dried. Doing all the clubs and the pubs on a Saturday. It doesn't matter who's on what side. You and me alone on the phone in the wilderness. You'd never guess the road was so wide. Going for a song won't be long till the band are on. I think I'll try them on the inside. Verbal diarrhea when you're near, but it's really 'cause I'm tongue-tied. Verbal diarrhea when you're near, but it's really 'cause I'm tongue-tied. Can you hear my heartbeat, heartbeat, heartbeat? Can you hear my heartbeat, heartbeat, heartbeat? Boom, baby, boom, baby, boom, baby, boom, baby, yeah. Lennon started over and Clover, it ended then, and took the innocence alongside. People say my antics are frantic, they could be right. You know I'm mine, but I got my pride. Demonstrating reds in the beds of the bourgeoisie. There's gonna be another landslide. Electronic hole in the soul, now the time is right. You see the piper never was pie. Verbal diarrhea when you're near, but it's really 'cause I'm tongue-tied. Verbal diarrhea when you're near, but it's really 'cause I'm tongue-tied. Can you hear my heartbeat, heartbeat, heartbeat? Can you hear my heartbeat, heartbeat, heartbeat? Boom, baby, boom, baby, boom, baby, boom, baby, yeah. But you will recall, and it's all on the internet. A chip will get a plate of fish fried. Coffee bars in Soho to go. Don't you love it though? You know it's just another tram ride. Psychedelic biscuits with mystical overtones, and still the storms are selling stateside. Can I break this wall down? It's all down to you, my dear. Ha ha, I hear you humming. Oh, hi. And I'm tongue-tied. Verbal diarrhea when you're near, but it's really 'cause I'm tongue-tied. Verbal diarrhea when you're near, but it's really 'cause I'm tongue-tied, tongue-tied.
That was Woodstock Taylor and Tongue Tied.